Hi everyone, it's Kate from Learn to Love. Today for our Sunday story we have Senab Adekunle. Senab is a session singer, she's a touring singer, she sings lead and backing vocals. She's been on tour with Jess Glynn for the last year and we're very excited to have her here talking about themes.
To be continued.
Oh.
I know, right?
That's good. That's really good.
I thought about that.
Why would that be the title?
I think with my self-esteem personally, it just always seems like an ongoing process. Like, you know, when you watch a TV show and it's coming to the end of the season, it's like, oh my god, what's going to happen now? That's my life, because it changes all the time. So it just constantly feels like it's a story that's never ending, but like there's really good bits. I never thought about anything with my body until I grew boobs in primary school.
No way!
Yes, so I had unnecessary boobs towards the end of primary school, and it was like, what is this?
Right.
What is this? This is okay. I want to run, and I feel like I have extra friends from the front of my body, and I not as comfortable as it once was. So that was a big thing, and that's sort of been a theme that's run alongside just a lot of my thoughts about myself my whole life. As I've gotten older, I embraced the boobs, the twins, Sheila and Patricia. Depends on the day. But yeah, my relationship with my boobs has changed a lot, but definitely as I've gotten older, I've just owned myself more. And there's little times when you go to try on the top, and it's like, oh, if I had one boob between the two, it'd be great. This top would look awesome. But I look slightly forward if I were to wear that with my current situation. So but boobs for me, that's been like one of the big sort of boulders. Oh my god! But it makes sense because it is a boulder. It's like a big movable object that can sometimes seem to be a big problem. But you know, it depends on the day, depends how I feel. But yeah, but overall, I'd say my relationship has done that. Obviously, on certain days it's more linear, but my relationship, my self-esteem, and my body, and how I feel about myself has increased over the years. A good bra.
Good bra.
I don't know. I think moisturisation. Now this sounds odd, but it seems like people, I think, could be a bit afraid of themselves and afraid of their bodies, afraid to touch their bodies, afraid to like what is marvellous about your body, which is always going to be different to someone else. Just the act of having a shower and having a good moisturisation session is great, because you become more attuned to yourself and you know how you're feeling that particular day. A good moisturisation of the face is also really good. I haven't always had the best relationship with my face. My brothers used to tease me about my lips when I was younger, but being older I realised I don't need collagen, so it's marvellous. But like, yeah, just looking in the mirror and pulling silly faces and making yourself laugh, I think that just sort of helps you to connect to who you are. I've got great legs. Sorry, I just had to say that. It's funny. When I was in secondary school, I developed muscle tone in my legs. And I was just like, I used to blame it on my period.
Okay.
I'd be like, oh yeah, like sometimes when I comes my period, like my legs get really bloated. I didn't know what muscle tone was. And PE at school is something you avoid. It's just boring, and I don't want to change clothes and run about a field. It's freezing outside. But as I've gotten older, I've found that they're an asset and not a hindrance. One, they keep me upright, and they help me walk and run and stuff, run after buses that I can't always see because I don't have my glasses. But it's just a nice attribute that I've begun to just really own. And like, if I do a workout, I'd be like, yeah, just do like a couple of extra squats, you know, keep those legs in check. And it's just something that I'm quite happy with. I'm very happy with my legs. I'm flat-footed.
Right.
So I'm trying to think how to describe my feet. They're like flippers. Like, you know when people go diving, that like always just makes me think of the shape of my feet. So having a flat foot, for some people who don't understand, means I've got a collapsed arch. And it's hereditary, got it from my dad. Thanks, Papa. So I've got a collapsed arch, which means that when people, you know, like if your feet are wet and you walk on like floor that sort of picks up the moisture from your feet, you see those lovely, you know, toe, a little bit of a pad there, a bit. No, mine's just a big. It's just a thing. It's just, put it this way, you know when kids, oh, it's so cute, let's do, you know, feet painting with kids, right?
Yeah.
I'd use all the paint because there's no like nice little separation of feet. It's just a big foot. I think as a female singer, a lot of the time we're expected to be very sexual. Like almost overtly so. Almost like tipping point, like edge of cliff sexual. And that the persona you have on stage, because we all tend to develop a sort of persona, obviously depending on what sort of style of music you're doing. But they then seem to believe that that stage character is you all the time. And if I do a gig and I've been dancing, I've been shaking my groove thing, getting my groove on, and I get off stage and someone comes up and compliments me, I turn in, it's really nice, thanks very much.
And the voice is different as well.
Yes, straight away it's like, because there's something about singing that's so just ingrained in who we are, and it's so personal, and even though you're sharing your gift and that personal, you know, thing, with the world, it's still very like close to, I don't know, to all of your vulnerabilities. And you've done all that and it's great, people are clapping and cheering, but when you come off stage, you still need that sort of, okay, let me just get back to myself a little bit. I know my body shape, I know my body type, so I wear things that are not only flattering to me, but also that I feel comfortable in performing in. And so you've got the whole, so I need to feel comfortable and look as best as I possibly can, in addition to be able to do my job. And I had a stylist, and she was just, I'm going to be kind, no swear words here, I'm going to say she was an uneducated goat. She felt it was fine to just be very flippant about my body and just be like, don't, because if I say her voice it'll give away. So she was just very like, the way, like, oh, your boobs or your bum, you got a bit of a belly, and it's just like, yeah, had all these before I walked in the room.
Yeah.
It just doesn't change. But especially when someone's giving that energy off in a room full of people, it really does make you think, I am not good enough. Be more silly.
Be more silly.
I think, so my niece is 5, almost 5, and there's certain things that we accept from kids. We accept their silliness, we accept their inquisitive nature, we accept everything about a child because they're a child. But as we get older, we're less accepting of each other, we're less accepting of each other's quirks and what makes us different. And there's like a box, it's like, okay, so you fit in that box, and you fit in that box, and you fit in that box. And we lose our silliness, we lose our childlike ability to be amazed by things. We've all become very cynical. So I think be a bit more childlike. Doesn't mean wearing Crocs, but it does mean, I think, having more fun in your outlook to life. Alright.